So real quick, can I tell you a joke, Alexis?
Yes, you can tell me a joke, of course.
Okay. All right. Just so you're right. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I told this one to Adrena and it brought the house down. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Just be ready.
Okay.
Here we go. What did Ernie say to Bert when Bert asked him if he wanted some ice cream?
I have no idea.
Sure, Bert.
Makes sense. I
It
love
gets
sherbet, actually.
Ugh, who doesn't? And all right, on the show today, we have a superstar entrepreneur. She's producing a limited edition Malbec. She has her own coffee brand, High AF Coffee, which she has donated 100% of her sales to Frontline Responders Fund. She served in the United States Air Force. She's a world traveler. She's been nominated and has won at the AVN Awards, XBiz Awards, Night Moves Awards, XRCO Awards, X Critic Awards, Fleshbot Awards, and Cammy Awards. She is the 2020 and 2022 AVN Award winner for MILF Performer of the Year. She has a degree in sociological psychology. She is a dedicated gardener that grows her own fruits and vegetables and was a tomboy in high school. On the show today, we have the one and only Alexis Fawx.
Woo! Thank you so much, guys. Wow, that's a heck of a mouthful of intro.
It was all true. So
yeah, and I have beer coming out. So
yeah, I was gonna ask that. So you're doing we have a couple questions first, but
Alexis, no worries.
We'll talk about that. But Alexis, so we as we do at the top of the show, we ask a couple questions. So real quick, what movie do you think is better, The Godfather Part 1 or The Godfather Part 2?
I say 1.
Wow. Yes.
Wow. I always feel like the first movie of all those different series, not that like is always like that's what catches you to want to watch the next part. You're like, fuck, I gotta watch something else again. It's not the second one that gets you hooked, it's the first one.
It draws you in. You're not wrong.
Yeah, and a lot of times those sequels can be like shitty. Not The Godfather in particularly. I'm just saying a lot of times when there's a sequel, you're like, I could have stuck with the first one.
Yeah, you're not wrong. There's plenty of sequels that didn't live up to the hype. Absolutely. And then, okay, so what about Cheetos, crunchy or puff?
You know what I find myself? I really like stale puffy Cheetos.
Oh my god!
Like the stale ones too. They get like a little greasy.
And I'm on a road trip, and I'm like, "Oh, these gotta be bad." Let's I don't know, but like I'm like, "Are these a little stale?" Okay.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Say
like
you're
the fingers, get all that cheese off. Like it's just I turn into the kid again, you know?
Yeah. No. Honestly, I'll say this: when like say you have like Cheetos in like a bowl at a party. I always wait like at the end of the night. I just think they're better because they're
because they've sat out. They're a little stale. I'm telling you, got that weird foamy crunch.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I always feel awful afterwards. After I went to the gas station and got my little mini bag, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna regret this.
Yeah,
I'm just to enjoy it going down. You know.
Yeah. But it's also like it's one of those things after every time I eat it and I see my hands, I'm like, why haven't they invented something that this doesn't happen anymore? You know, what are we even doing?
Yeah, you lick it off, bro. Yeah. Like it's a whole eating process.
Oh my gosh. The worst was
part of the experience.
Yeah.
Big time. The worst was when you were like younger and you'd be playing video games and like if you're over someone's house, oh my god. And like you had like it was
I bet those controllers got nasty over time. Humans are gross.
Oh, disgusting.
We have to teach people how to wash their hands.
Yeah. Awful. Yeah. So, okay, next question. Pancakes or waffles?
Well, I do make good pancakes. However, if people fuck up waffles a lot more, I think, than pancakes, because if it's a waffle to me is really fucking fantastic. If it's sweet and crispy on the outside and fluffy on the inside. But man, if you can't order a waffle to your house because it's going to come back to you as a pancake. You're like, I should have just fucking got the pancakes. That's a hard question. I love myself a good solid waffle if made properly. But if I can't get that, I do make a fabulous pancake.
So I will say this. I don't know what they do at restaurants, but you're 100% correct in saying that at a restaurant, the waffle is always better than at home. Couldn't agree more.
You can make it if you make a homemade waffle and you have the waffle turner, then you can make a proper waffle. But that fucking Eggo shit and like whatever, like, or if you get Postmate it to you, it's gonna taste like shit. I hate Eggos, by the way.
They get
Wow.
cold so fast.
It's so cheap.
Bagels
Wow.
are like
Stop being
heat
cheap with your
resistant.
breakfast. Eat right.
Whoa, God. Whoa.
Get 'em.
What did Eggos do?
Dog, I got a whole beef with
Boom.
Eggo.
Just kidding.
What? Man, I thought, I mean, geez, shout out Eggos, fan of the show, listener of the show. But man, what about, so do you feel the same about Ilio's Pizza?
What pizza?
Ilio's Pizza? Did you
I
ever
have no
Ilio's?
idea what that is.
It
Good
was
for
like,
you. You're
yeah.
better
Yeah.
for it.
yeah, you're
Better
you're,
for
that.
you're a higher
Go to
class
New York,
human
get
than
yourself
we
a
are.
slice of pizza.
Yeah. Okay, so you're
Pizza, I'm
gonna,
picky with because pizza and bagels. I grew up on the northeast side, or northeast coast, right, Pennsylvania,
Yeah.
and traveling to New York and all over the place. Like they just know it's something with the water and the dough. It's like the pizza just comes and
yeah,
out. It's like that crust is just so much better, and the
the best.
bagels are so much better. And if you're buying your bagels at Einstein, stop.
Mm,
Yeah.
Yeah,
get a clue.
I was stationed in Idaho and like
Oof.
that was so coming home was all the
Yeah,
bread.
because you're probably
all
you
the
get
bread
stuck.
items.
Yeah, I mean Einstein. It's like Starbucks coffee. You go there when you're like desperate and hungry and like need caffeine. You're like, well, I guess I have to. It's the only thing in town.
Yeah, especially too
And
like
I'm not
bagels
making my
down
own
the shore.
bagels.
Oh, bagels are, when like my mom has a house in LBI and there's like all these bagel shops there. And like, dude, it's something in the water. They are incredible.
They
They're
are
absolutely
incredible. I did, and the reason why I do know something like it has to deal with the water is because when I lived in
Yep.
Miami, Florida, I went to this New York. I always search out the bagels, bagel snob, and they have a place. It was on Miami Beach, the original place. It's on Collins Avenue and 65th Avenue.
Okay.
Or 65th Street, and New York Bagel Bakery kind of thing. And I asked them, I was like, why can't you get bagels and stuff like this anywhere else? And it was like, because we actually ship our water down from like New York.
Oh,
Yep.
And
have
there's
heard
certain
that in
pizza
Freaky.
places in Miami that will ship their water from the Northeast coast as well. And that's why you get the better crust. It has absolutely to do with the ingredients in which you're making it with. And if
Yeah.
it's anywhere from scratch, you got shit water, your crust is going to come out crappy.
that's incredible. It is. I mean, yeah, you're not
True.
wrong. Yeah, 100% true. So, okay, let's keep it moving then. All right. So, what, you were pancakes? Is that right?
I would say waffle.
Okay.
Made properly.
Thank God.
That's a
you
real
were-
treat. You know what I mean? Like you can have pancakes any fucking day, but when you get that good waffle, you remember, you actually tell people about it.
Mm.
I was in Ghent, Belgium. I had the best fucking waffle
Yeah.
ever. I'll never forget it.
In Belgium?
It is
So you
true.
had
In
a
Belgium.
Belgium?
I was in Ghent, Belgium. This was years and years ago, and I'll never forget that waffle.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
True.
Go ahead, Justin. What were you gonna say?
No, when we were children, we used to joke like if we win a bunch of money, like we'll go to Belgium and we'll get waffles. And honestly, I didn't know if they actually had. I was like, we'll go there now. For all I know, it's a third world country. Like we'll get there and I'll be
No,
like,
it is, dude. Go to Ghent, Belgium, and it's so cool. Like they're like square of the town looks like
I'm
gingerbread
not gonna lie,
land.
not for me because like I know, but like where's Belgium?
It's a small little
it's
country over
it's
in
like
Europe.
yeah, it's in between Germany and France.
Okay, yeah.
But
I
it's
mean, I
totally
knew
worth
that.
it. Yeah.
And what
And,
so what were you saying about Ghent, Alexis?
It was just a really cool place. Like the downtown square area where all the markets, it's a really small city. So like all the fresh markets are like every single day. And a lot of the restaurants that are in Ghent is basically whatever they can pick up at the fresh market is going to be on their menu, which makes it fabulous. Like just makes it one of a kind experiences, right?
Yeah.
And their whipped cream on top of their waffles. I have never had cream like that ever. Go there and eat. I know food. I love food. And it's also one of the oldest seaports. So if you want good seafood, they know how to do it really well. Yeah.
Damn, shout
go to
out Belgium. Fan of the show, listener of the show. Nice. I would say too, when I went to, I'll say this, and I think Alexis, you would agree with me. When I was in Europe, they're like a lot of the shit we put in food here, it's illegal